Don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now.
Good evening and welcome back to The Messengers, Season 2, Episode 3. I'm your co-host, Waylon Sutherland, CEO of Treaty 1 Development Corporation. I'm along with my colleague,
Tim Daniels. I'm the Chief Operating Officer.
Awesome.
Hi, everyone.
It's good to be back in action. We're back at the saddle again, Tim. It's good to be back.
Yes, it's good to be back in the brand new year. We haven't seen you since the season finale of season 1. And how was that for? That was a great season finale. The Mandalorian.
It was lots of fun, lots of good feedback, and yeah, it's lots of fun in general. And I always like coming together, and even if it's COVID, I mean, you could see already that we're coming to you via the web. However, it's still good to catch up, keep people informed of what's going on, and again, try and address any issues or any questions that people have emailed us, and this is the forum to do it. So it is good to be back. So what do you have on the agenda today, Mr. Daniels?
Well, we have a lot to update you on. We're going to talk about our Treaty 1 governance. We're going to talk to you about the communications that's forthcoming and coming soon. The government. We'll start off with the government if you would like.
Okay.
If you've been following our page and following these episodes, we've been fulfilling the positions that we've been that have been posted. So we now have a policy analyst. We also have an administrative assistant. We've actually have another administrative assistant starting on February 8th. We've moved one of our administrative assistants into the area of communications. This is a big project, and communications is actually a really big piece. And there's a whole team of people that work on our communications. That
yeah,
you know how big that is, Waylon.
I know
it's a big team.
Yep, for sure.
So, go ahead.
Sorry. I was just going to go off that and basically just say that, yeah, I agree with you. It is a big team. And, one of the things we talked about last week when we introduced some of the team members for the nation was how important it is for that communication aspect to be out there and for people to understand what the Treaty 1 government is and what Treaty 1 Development Corporation is. It is two very distinct entities, and it's although it's very working collaboratively and we're all on the same page. However, they do have two distinct mandates. So right now, just to share where we are, Tim is overseeing the government right now, and maybe there's some exciting news that you could share with our folks out there in Facebook land, Tim.
Yes, thanks, Waylon. Yeah, so as Waylon said, I've been wearing two hats. I've been wearing my development corporation hat in terms of looking after the administration operations, and of course the master plan, which is will be finished real soon. But also I took on the role of implementing our nation rebuilding funds and the project, and along with that is fulfilling filling positions. So we've been hiring people, and actually had our interviews this morning for the project director, and we've made our selection, and we look forward to this person accepting our offer and joining the team, because this is a big project in terms of Capiong. You hear about Capiong all the time, but there's still the government. So the Development Corporation is mandate is to implement the comprehensive settlement agreement, i.e. creating the reserve, and also lining up the opportunities for once that land becomes ours. So that's been our mandate, and our goals and objectives. But then there's the government. At the end of the day, when this land becomes reserve land, common reserve land, it has to be managed by the 7 nations in common. That in itself is another big project to set up. If you want to add anything to that, Waylon.
Yeah, no, those are really good points, and I just wanted our membership to know that we are working diligently on that structure. We implemented a governing council. We have knowledge keeper council. There's a youth council that's coming very, very soon. I think Tim's going to share very soon what those names of our members from each of the 7 Treaty 1 First Nations, and as well as there's working on a women's council and various councils again to make sure that we hear those voices from the grassroots and we're hearing what they have to say and implementing what they have to say. So I want to give kudos out to our governing council, which are the chiefs of each of the 7 Treaty 1 First Nations, and just to make sure that we give that recognition to each of our communities, and really we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them or for the communities, the 7 First Nations, to be able to direct us and guide us and give us the ability to go and do the things that we're doing. So I don't know if you wanted to mention more about the Youth Council. It's pretty exciting, so I'll leave that in your hands.
Very, very exciting. Yes, acknowledging. Yes, thanks for acknowledging our leadership, the chiefs, and also the knowledge keepers who I've been working with since September, October, meeting with them every 2 weeks, and learning from them is great, and actually hearing the language. Our languages are very important, and our meetings are we let them speak in the language. We actually have a translator that sits with us and helps people like me to get what the elders are saying. But also part of this whole governance structure that we're working on is getting the youth involved. So we did a call out for youth representatives, on reserve and off reserve representatives of the 7 communities. And this is something Waylon is very knowledgeable about. We talked about in the past episode is being part of a youth council. There's so much that needs to be to teach them, but also to teach us in terms of their priorities going forward and how they want to see envision governance, envision the community, envision the former Capiang Barracks. And I'm pleased to announce the youth council members, and we're having our first meeting tomorrow, and I'm really looking forward to meeting them. So here they are. Representing Broken Head is Tia DeGroot. We have a vacant position for the on reserve, so we'll be filling that. Representing Long Plain, we have Sky Woods and Grayton Myron. Representing Peguis, we have Jerry Chokin and Tyra Wilson. Representing the Roseau River, we have Jaden Roberts, and there's one more position to fill there. Sandy Bay, we have Raquel Strong and Jacob Masu. Representing Saging, we have Tyndall Fontaine. And representing Swan Lake, we have Arizona Stephan. So we have a couple more positions to fulfill, and those calls are being made to fill those positions. So right now we have a good strong foundation to start our youth council, and we're having our very first meeting tomorrow.
Wow, that's exciting. I just wanted to share, I was a youth representative back in the day. I think it was the year 2000 or 99 or maybe 98. Anyways, I was part of that youth council, and we'd come into Winnipeg once a month, and I think our first task was to learn about the treaties and learn about Treaty 1 specifically, and understand how it came to be and why there were 5 signatories and why there's 7 now. So it was really exciting things. And then I know that the language and really taking that into account of trying to implement that into our curriculum and things like that. So I hope they take that torch and run with it. I know that they will. And again, it's the ability that we have for our community members and our membership in general to understand the opportunity we have at the Capiang lands will give us the ability to help fund and assist and help grow our youth into the leaders of tomorrow. So like Tim said, we're taking a lot of what they say and providing that implementation. And so we're giving them the ability to hear their voice. So I just wanted to thank the team again, because it's so important that with our knowledge keepers and everybody giving us that direction to do this. And so good job. It's awesome. I'm super excited. I can't wait to meet them.
Super exciting. Yes, super exciting that meeting takes place tomorrow, and we'll be meeting with them every 2 weeks for the next little while. Lot to soak up in this project. So they've had a lot of good things to say, because they had to write an essay basically to be considered for this, and that's a really great essay. So I look forward to meeting them.
Nice.
Communications, like we talked about it earlier. Tune into our podcasts. We if you go to our Facebook page or any of our social media, there's links there to take you to the podcast. They're on the third episode. And
Yes.
our host is Taylor Galvin from Broken Head First Nation.
Yep, and I want to give a shout out to Taylor as well. She's doing an amazing job, and she's doing it through the University of Manitoba. And she's doing a really good job and really sharing the story, and allowing the average person who's listening to her podcast understand where we came from and who we are and what we're trying to do. So shout out to Taylor. There's a couple of other things I wanted to kind of share with the community. I'm not sure if anybody was traveling, COVID, but the ones who are in the area by Long Plain, I'm sure you've seen the amazing sign. I think that I want to have our producer giving a shout out to Araya. She'll pull it up for you and we'll show you the picture of the sign. And I think that's going out to 4 other areas within Manitoba, Tim.
Trying to hold up 3. we have to. I'm going, which way with my finger? No, we have 3 more locations to install these signs, and of course we want to get all 7, but the budget allowed us for 4, so we're doing 3 more communities. The first one was installed here in Kishkimakwa along the number 1 highway that goes around the city of Port Perry. And watch for them popping up. Watch for them popping up in our Treaty 1 territory.
Yes, and it's a good thing too. I mean, it's again recognizing our traditional territory and honoring the past and honoring the future and the present. And so I think that's awesome, and I really look forward to the other 3 communities. I think that there is a communication plan for where they're going to be, and hopefully in the next few episodes we'll be showcasing where that is. A couple of other things with communication, where we have the Treaty 1 Nation news. I think that's going to be coming out within the next few weeks. So a lot of good information on that. You'll see with the Treaty 1 Nation news, it does take into account some of the information from the Development Corporation, but majority of it's focused on issues that our communities are dealing with on a daily basis through government relations, whatever it is. So it really is showcasing a lot of governmental issues. And then we have the Treaty 1 or the T1DC newsletter, and that newsletter is more of an information package for our membership to be kept informed on what's going to be happening in the very near future with the developments of the Capion lands. So I think that I will be sharing that a little bit more as we progress. I know that what I will share is that there are business plans that are being developed right now for Block A. And, going from what we were told in the direction we're given from our board of directors is every opportunity is going to be given to our membership in regards to support or utilizing products or services and really integrating that model so that at the end of the day, it's not just T1DC that's going to benefit, but it's our community membership, and we're going to build capacity. So it is exciting, and I can't wait to put shovel to ground and just our membership and our leadership fighting the good fight to ensure that that's going to happen is awesome. So Tim, other modes of communication you want to share with the group?
Communication is, we're looking forward to warmer weather, and we're looking forward to getting back into your communities, and we cross our fingers that we can do that soon, because we miss you, and we want to see you, and we want to talk to you about the project, and get your suggestions and your insight and address your concerns. So that's a big piece here is you, and us going to you to talk to you. So on that note, Wayland, that's a really good, exciting news to share with our viewers too. And we talked about it in our last episode together. Was an award that we got. We released our media release yesterday to the public, announcing that the Treaty 1 Development Corporation has been listed as 10th to watch from the Indigenomics Institute, and we got this in the mail.
Wow, nice. That's awesome. That's very cool.
I look forward to coming to the office to bring it to our office, but it was mailed to me. So here it is, our very first award. That's
amazing. Awesome. And good job on that, Tim. again, that's a really, really good award to have. And, again, that's what makes a good team. It's, everybody working together for the betterment of not only the Development Corporation, but for the betterment of our First Nation communities and strengthening the economy. We also, we did a presentation to the World Indigenous Business Forum last week or 2 weeks ago, I do believe. And I want to give kudos to the Indigenous Leadership Development Institute, because they're the ones that basically put in that request to us to do that presentation. So a lot of good things happening, and we're given the ability to have a forum to share our story, and that's amazing. And it's good to get stories that aren't always negative, and it's good to showcase the good things that are happening for our communities, and we're very proud. I think I could speak on behalf of the whole team. We're very proud to be part of the team, and that's why we continue to move forward. So, Tim, you want to add anything else?
No, it's been great to catch up with you, and also watch in February for the Winnipeg Chamber of Commerce luncheon sessions. Tim Daniels will be the keynote speaker on February 26th. So watch for that. Register for that event. You'll want to learn more about the project, and tune in. Register for the event. A lot of interested people that not just Treaty 1, but all of Manitoba and Canada are watching, and we're going to be on that event. So please join that event on February 26th. The details are on our Facebook page.
So we're almost coming to an end here, but I wanted to share our Ojibwe phrase of the week, and it's Mino Bima Dizawin, which means the good life. Mino Bima Dizawin. Mino Bima Dizawin. The good life. Tim, you want to have any closing words before we go?
Just thank you for listening to us today, and please tune into our future episodes, and I look forward to seeing you this new year.
Awesome. Same with me too. Really, I'm very happy to be doing this, the messengers, and again, visit us on our website, www.treaty1.ca. So with that, thank you to our producer, Araya, and thank you for watching us, and check us out next week for the messengers. Good evening.